Mount Sentinel's base. Oh, right. Hold on a second. We're not done yet with that. We need 20 rupees, actually. We need to actually continue on with our quest here. We need to grab some money. First offly, before we can actually climb Mount Sentinel, we're going to need a particular item that's common in Zelda games. But I wish seashells didn't drop, but we need 20 rupees for this. So we need to grab rocks, throw rocks, grab plants, everything else for that matter. Come on out. I wonder if there's a digging item there, because that looks like a question mark. That does look like a question mark, but I don't know what that means either. Come on, I need money. I need one more rupee. I need one more rupee to actually continue on with the quest, which actually kind of hinders our progress for the moment. That didn't drop money at all either. I need another rupee. Okay, Kingstone Fusion. That's actually pretty nice right now, actually. I wish I could get to the field of grinding, because that would be really useful right now. I need one more. Oh, there we go. Yes! Alright, cool. Before we go to Mount Sentinel, as we just entered there and pretty quicked out, we need to actually have something that can get us up that mountain. At least right now. We need to blow up this wall here. Let's equip our shield real quick, because we're going to do this to a new guy, or a guy we've seen earlier. Deku Scrubs. Hold your shield out and block his attack, and okay, you got me. Let's make it up to you. You can have this most deluxe of all bottles for only 20 rupees. So what do you like to say? Sure, why not? We'll take a bottle. Bottles are useful. You've got an empty bottle using the store, all sorts of things. Fairies, liquids, anything you want. Needs a lot. But now we're out of money, and we're going to need a lot of money to actually help climb up Mount Sentinel as well, so... But this is our first instance of actually our way of getting up the mountain. Bottles, again, are useful, very useful. You can fill up with potions, basically anything, fairies, all that stuff. You can also fill it up with water, too, which is interesting to boot. Now we're actually make our mount base here now fully official. Mount Sentinel's base is the second main area of the game, and by God, we're going to grab this rupees. Oh, I should have grabbed the 20 rupees up there. Would have been very useful earlier. Whatever. Anyway, we can swipe this water here, and we can put water onto your bottle. As you can see right here, we have we have a seed here. These little vines that can grow up and down walls. And you can see that they're blue colored. If they are blue in nature, then they like having water poured on them. And they'll grow. In here, we'll basically tell you a Deku Scrub that'll tell you exactly how the mechanic of the growing plants work. But also, there's that green water right there. We're gonna need to grab that stuff now, because if we go up any higher, we're gonna be dealing with a particular plant that's gonna need it. So, might as well get the water here while we're here at the base. It will use up our bottles for now anyway, but there's some fairies here to collect. We can put fairies in our bottle, but we don't want to do that right now, because we need to actually hold up our end of the bargain here. We have also these little nasty things here. These are spikes, little spiky things. Spiky webs or something by these new enemies, Tektites. Again, there are two variants of them, naturally occurring in the world. Red and blue ones. Blue ones are just more highly defensive. Put a rock right here, grab some more seashells. Just grab a bomb here. Put it right here because, you know, it's between two posts. Why wouldn't you bomb them? We also get introduced to new enemies here. We have red choo-choos, which are actually now more stronger. They're actually a little bit stronger than the green choo-choos, but not by much. And we get, let's use a bomb here. So you need a couple more bombs after you get through this place. So break up this rock first. And now we can jump onto this entrance right here. Another portal for us to become small. Whew. Ow, ow, ow. That's not very soft. That's emeralds. Ah, so this perfectly normal stone was another portal to the Minish world. That's convenient. There are many other rock portals. Keep your eyes peeled, boy. So we now have rock entrances that allow us to become small. So now we can go into these crevices here in the Mount Sentinel and actually able to get this mineral water here. There's money. I heard money. There we go. Grab this here. Yep, grab these, there's all these bugs here in the way. Like I said, I like how this game looks. It does take the Wind Waker style, which is not bad, to be fair. Yep, let's grab this here. You put Mount Sentinel mineral water in your bottle. It's piping hot. Now I'm going to take that off my button so I don't actually accidentally use it by accident. Mount Sentinel mineral water is used for only really one purpose, and that's for growing a seed. Otherwise, then it's nothing. As you can see there are green those green seedlings. Just how we saw the blue ones earlier. There is a green one later on down up on this mountain that we're going to have to place in a hole. So in order to actually grow it, we're going to need that mineral water from the base of the mountain. So we might as well grab it now while we can. And nothing else we can go around here. Might as well blow up this wall. This is the only way of going here. Booyah! Get into these caves here. Mount Sentinel is filled with these caves. So we're going to have to be, you know, careful and such. And pull back on this mount here. Booyah! Not bad at all. Also get to these enemies. Oh, I can't. What are these enemies called? But they were in the Oracle games as well. Some type of mask wearing item. But in order to actually make them defenseless, is just to use your gust jar and pull off their masks. In the Oracle games, you actually had to use like the switch hook shot or something like that to pull them off. But the gust jar makes that, you know, much easier to take down. Let's get some money here. We'll kill these guys. They look so they're like these enemies act so tough, but like as soon as you pull the mask off, like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I can't fight without a mask on. Well, we got a red choo-choo.
Ah, of course, how silly of me. Hey, my boy, jump into that whirlwind over there for me. I wonder if this is a great idea or a terrible one. I don't know.
We'll get rid of the choo-choo first. This is a heart. With Ezzo's help, we can now use his hat, or his body, as a way to glide across the air at certain points. Not sure if that's really hurting him of the sorts, but, you know, whatever. We can use him across. We'll be using him, using Ezzo as an item later. For other wind-based areas, so bear that in mind. We come up here, bulb wall right here. It's so, you know, yeah, there's something hidden here. Might as well go in here. We go in here. We have 2 chests and a heart piece to pick up. We can get the heart piece here, and we can grab a blue kingstone piece. And 50 rupees! You must be very happy now. We're rich. Alright, let's head down the mountain here. But also we can see Minish enemies on the main screen, which is actually pretty cool. So we can pull off, we can also, oh, there's a Minish hole there that we can use to get underground. So we can blow this stuff away using our gust jar, and we have another entrance! Let's use the entrance right here, and let's continue on. Any secrets you reveal will most likely be still revealed at the end of it all, so make sure that in mind. Water is life for Sentinel beans! The blue ones grow when you pour water on them, but the green ones, like mineral water, those are to be found only in the spring here at Mount Sentinel. Well, really the spring is closer to the base of the mountain, but... Don't worry, I'm just gonna have to rob you blind with that red keystone piece right there. Gotta drink some water there. Mineral water at that. Haha. Oh, so I drink mineral water. Like, oh no, I drink the mineral water from Mount Sentinel. Now I have to go back down to the base. Be back in a second. We also have these caves here. Minish caves are everywhere. They essentially replace, you know, the holes, the big caves. There are still, like, you know, caves for Link in his normal form to tackle, but most often the Minish caves are basically apparent everywhere because the Minish act like, you know, small rats. So they can basically dig everything in anywhere. But there we go, we got another Kingstone piece for us. We don't know what that color looks like or what that shape is, but well, hopefully that's a shape that we can use for a fusion later on. Most NPCs will have like 2 fusions, I think. 2 or 3 at most. And sometimes even the fusion that they had will most likely be taken up by someone else. So bear that also in mind. It's like, oh, I have a Kingstone fusion, and you complete it, but then you try to go back to someone else who did have one in the past, but they don't have it now. It's because you've already fulfilled their, you know, their reward by someone else. So essentially, the Kingstone fusion does make you go everywhere and anywhere. And this is apparent here. Link is Minish, and this bean is big, but look at this. Link here has so much manpower. Like, he must be wearing the power bracelets from the Wind Waker. I mean, I tell ya. Like, I'm not sure how he's able to manage to lift this bean like this, but by golly, he's a strong character, I'll tell you what. Throw that bean right in there. Let's go big and let's pour that water on it. Jump over like that. Got the mineral water. And make sure you pour it on the thing. And now we can move up to the top of the mountain, baby. Back out to Mount Sentinel here. We need to, in order to actually complete this, oh yeah, here's these guys here. See how those guys we saw earlier with the plants on them? Yeah, they were really easy. Now, they're annoying. Why? Because now you have rocks on them, so now you have to take them off using your gust jar. But then usually you can use that same rock to basically destroy them in one hit, so it's, you know, a double-edged sword, but also at the same time, that sword will also hurt them. But now we got some money, we actually do need an item that we can, because as you may not know, that Link, you know, our Asler, or Link character, has super strength, but unfortunately for him, he can't climb walls. You can see right here, he can't climb a wall. It's unfortunate. So unfortunate. We're going to need something to help us climb walls. And it's very inconsistent, I might add, because again, like, Link can lift up everything. You know, big beans that are, you know, bigger than himself. But for whatever reason, he can't use that same strength to climb a wall. And again, it's very inconsistent, in my honest opinion. But, you know. Oh, these guys. We have now metal choo-choos, or gray choo-choos is what they're called. These guys are basically liquid slimes in this game. This is like their only appearance too in the Zelda series. But as you saw there, if you try to get close to them, they'll protrude their body into spikes. So you have to somehow stun them or basically get their attacks in before they switch their bodies around. But again, they also go down in 2 hits too, so they're only just slightly tougher because they can actually defend themselves. So we can fly out this way. Fly into this whirlwind here. Oh, that's right, we have to go up the hill, that's right. It's up this way. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking of. Okay, never mind that. I thought this was a dead end there. We have P-hats up here that we can use for projectiles and take them down. Again, is useful. Oh, we have those mortals creatures. They can. Oh, the Tektites. I say the Tektites are the worst enemies in the game because they just jump around frequently. And we're going to be meeting up a version of them later on that only appear after certain Keystone fusions. Once they do, they pop up. Man, by golly, they're like the toughest enemies in the game. And I'm not sure as to why they are that way. I'm gonna put a bomb right here. This is the cave I was looking for. Go into this here, grab your shield. There's a Deku here. Okay, you got me like up to it. This fabulous grip ring is just perfect for a young mountaineer like yourself. Climb in style for only 40 rupees. What a bargain. So what do you say? Sure, why not? Now you got the grip ring. Now you can easily climb cliffs that you could not scale before. Thanks a lot. Yep, and there's our item for the for this particular mini area of the mountain. Now with this in hand, we can now climb walls. Got a little misled there earlier, but whatever. But yeah, now we can climb the walls, which is going to be very annoying here really quickly. Oh, there's rocks. Oh, how fitting. This is not even a volcano mountain. Well, technically, Mount Sinnoh is technically a volcano, but it's not dedicated as such. But if you blow up a wall right there, you can get a piece of heart for your trouble. Also, I want to collect a fairy since we need one. Fairy ball of life aid, come out aid. Sweet. We'll need that later. Now we need to climb Mount Sentinel. And Link is bold to do this without climbing equipment. Just the grip ring alone is enough for him to climb the mountain. We want to come over here first. If you come over here, you see the sign. No bomb throwing. Well, that means we're throwing a bomb. Right there. We throw a bomb here. We find this little spring of sorts. We need to throw a bomb into the spring. And what do we get for our trouble? We get a great fairy spring. Actually, more specifically, a great dragonfly fairy spring. Welcome to the adventurous spring. Did you throw the golden bomb on the spring or the silver bomb? Don't say golden or silver, say neither. You are honest. I must reward an honest adventure with some of my power. You got the big bomb bag. Now you can carry more bombs. I do believe if you actually lie to her, she takes all your bombs. So that means you're out of luck until you get more bombs to actually tell her truthfully. But dragonfly fairies are the great fairies of the game. There are only 3 of them in total, and if you complete their little item quest or you know their sequence, you get an upgrade to a particular item of yours. Like since here we have bombs, so now we have 30 bombs. So that Minish bag is no more. We now can throw more bombs everywhere and anywhere. Which is great, in my honest opinion. I like more bombs. Big bomb bag is going to help us blow up more big stuff. Ha ha ha. So let's get up here. Now see, there's the blue variety, which are just faster and they have a little more health. And we can climb down here into this hole. We saw this cave over here. Come up this way, and we have a hermit. I am the Sentinel Hermit. I left the world to pursue a life of quiet reflection. You seem to be but a child, and yet you climbed this forbidding mountain alone. I must reward you for a little information. Have you not seen the strange patterned walls you climb on this mountain? Bombs! Bombs are the answer! And he has a fusion with us. But do we have the fusion foot? Yes, we do! Fusion fits perfectly? What do we get from him? It was a question mark, so it could be really anything. And it's a chest. Off in a place we're not gonna get to for quite some time. Thanks, Hermit. Also, the fact that the green, basically all the Keystone fusions are random. They're not set. So, bear that in mind. So if you do a Keystone fusion, the reward you get for fusing the item may not be right where you want it to be, which can be quite the annoying thing if you catch my drift. Get out of here, you pea-hat! I don't like you. Get out of here. Alright. Now you pull on this pull shroom all the way to the back and throw out, and we get a callback to A Link to the Past. With the dark and stormy night, and it's kind of weird. I don't know why this is, but it just rains here. So we actually have a puzzle here as well. Move across this small area here.
Hey, these raindrops are like boulders of water to us, kid. Watch out! If one of them hits us, it'll sting something fierce.
That's right, rain will actually hurt you, so watch out. You know, it hurts you here, but it doesn't hurt you while you're on the main screen, so Not sure why they put that gimmick in the first place, but whatever. Then we can grow here. Now we have a rock puzzle. So now we have to push this rock into holes. This one over here we have to push all the way over to the other side where that little ladder is. Let's go like up here, up like so. Push this way. If you do mess up this puzzle for any reason, you can jump back into the entrance portal there and come back out, and the rock will reset. So bear that in mind if you actually do mess this up. But it's pretty hard not to mess this up. So just do what I'm doing here, and you've got it perfectly set in stone, baby. Ha! Stone. We're setting stones in place of holes. That was not intentional. And come down here. We gotta watch out for the enemies. They're gonna pop up from the bottom of the screen. Just take them down like so. Bye bye. That guy is flying around like nothing else. So now we got a block pushing puzzle here. We're gonna push this block here, and then we want to push this one down. It may not be clear to that right now, but we need to push that block down specifically because I'll just push that block over, push this one down, push that one down, and we can push this one over. And there we go. And for whatever reason, the rain has stopped. Like, I don't know why it is. Oh, there's a beetle. Those little critters right there, they're beetles. When they get on you, they hinder your movement. You and your annoying little pea hats. Alright, it's time for you. Yeah, use your own rock to kill you, you ugly creature. That's another one with a creature on it, so we'll just take care of you. Ow, you hummersaurs! I think that's what they are too, I think, actually, if I'm thinking about it. You want to pull these jars away. We also want to pull those jars on top, though, because if you saw those jars earlier, and it's like, oh, there might be two on the opposite side like that. So you don't actually fall in the depths here. Hey! Don't you dare do that to me. Just pull your face off like that and throw you off. Give me back my bombs. Thank you! Alright, there's some red choo-choos here. Now we're going up to we're gonna be finding the mountain Minish here pretty soon. The manga actually goes into them more in depth, so I'll be able to tell you a little bit of the story here once we get to the characters in question. But we got a switch here. Oh, I put two bombs down. Ah! There we go. We have these switches here that can be triggered by swords or by bombs or anything else that can projectile hit at something, so bear that in mind. But we have bombs, so that's the only really thing we can use to throw over gaps at this moment. So if we go down here, we're almost done with this mountain quest. This might be split up into two for how big this place is, but we're almost done. We have another rock puzzle here. Just push like this, and push down right here. Come down like this. Boom, better, boom. Don't push it too far. Push it this one. Then push it over. Push it up like this. When we get here, we can push the statue away, and we now walk down the stairs. And now we got more of the choo-choos that are now red as well. Let's go find what this chest contains. It's tricky. It's not tricky to actually get here, but let's get this here. A keystone piece! Yes! Okay, cool. Like, we need as many of those as we want, especially the green variety, because the green variety is the most common ones to find. And we do need green ones for particular items we want to get later. We jump in this entrance here. We've made it all the way around the mountain, so now we can finally see where this Minish hole is right here. You can see this Minish village right there. We got enemies here. These guys, get out of here. Nyeh. Nyeh. Get out of here. Let's go down here.